Small changes are the most effective ways to rebuild your life from the ground up and inside out. Small changes. And I would say that is so true, Gordon, because I find that just doing one thing, if you can't do 10 things differently right now, if you can't make a decision on 10 things to do differently, what if you make a decision to do one thing differently every day? It turns the dial just a little bit. It changes the trajectory of your life just a little bit. For me, for instance, I made a decision in my morning routine a long time ago. I'm just going to camp with God for a little while in the morning. I'm going to do what he puts on my heart as far as praying or reading or writing. I'm not going to do this religiously or out of guilt. It's just that, hey, I'm in a relationship with God himself. And I want to make one small change in my routine to put down my social media and my phone to validate who I am in the morning when I wake up. I want to put that down and I want to pick up the word.
Well, you've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for a lot of people, they know the places they have to make changes. But there's a lot of people that also avoid making those small changes to the areas they need to make changes.
But what I've seen in my life, that small change is the biggest change I could have ever made, because then it changes my thought life for the entire day. When I fall away, when I don't exist in love, when I cut love off of me in the sense of I'm running away from God, I can sense it faster and I can get back into the center quicker because of that small change.
Right.
And I think there's very practical small steps that are not just spiritual ones, but that one for me is an example, I think, of a small change.
I know for me at different times, and I'm good at being disciplined at making a change when I make a decision about something.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But a lot of times I'll almost have this list written on a Post-it note, and I'll have 6 or 7 things down, and then I'm even writing down, make a list the next day to revise the list that I've had. Okay, what small changes do I need to make? And I write everything out as if I'm confessing something and I'm wanting a clean slate. I would encourage you, the area that you know you need to make a change in, make the small change there. Don't start going after 6 or 7 different points of making changes that aren't going to affect the deepest parts of who you are, because that small change you make, that decision you make, and to stick with that small change, it's hard. It's hard. But once you get past the first week, once you get past the second week, it's part of your rhythm.
You're opening up brand new neural pathways in your brain.
That's right.
You're not just saying, I'm going to go buy old loops, but I'm opening up a brand new space, even if it's small, even if it starts, a baby neuron in your brain. When you wake up, you have brand new cells in your brain. They're babies, but they grow. So I wouldn't despise the day of small beginnings, of small changes, of a small thing. And you're right, stick with the thing that's probably the most obvious, like the thing that you need to change first is the thing to work on. And avoiding that and going to 10 other things is not going to really help you with the thing right in front of you.
That's right.